tonight, from Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin, it's a special prime-time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ooh, the juke. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
The throw on the quick slant going to be complete, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Him.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's Preston Smith. He gets the sack there. Throwing now is Kaepernick. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. It's Kaepernick. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Here's Kaepernick. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. And, Charles, we get a look here at the key inactives, and I tell you what, a big list for being this early in the season.
If there's any silver lining at all, you're hoping you can get these guys back, and now you'll play well down the stretch with them. But what you're also hoping is that the guys who have to play for them, the next man up mentality kicks in, and those guys take care of business.
Running is Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Preston Smith there on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw, Kaepernick. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. We get our first look now at Aaron Rodgers in his 17th season now with the Green Bay Packers. And, of course, coming off a great 2020 where he took home the MVP trophy. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. D Ford that time showing what he can do defensively. Credit him with a tackle for loss. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Rodgers now to throw. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They run out of the gun with Swift. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. The numbers for him from a week ago: 18 carries, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
As a good start to the season, they got the win, and they were able to establish a good running game. Nothing that just blew people away, but a nice solid base to get things started, and they expect that to get tuned up and get better as the season moves on.
Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. Kaepernick going to throw. And in for the Lions touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And the tackle there will go to Charles Harris. Well, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Here's Rodgers. Caught by Cobb. And he's brought down.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago, because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. From the gun, here's Swift. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now it's Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. After a 1-point game, 7-6. From the gun on third down, Kaepernick. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
That's a touchdown?
Touchdown! Amon-Ra St. Brown with it. His first career NFL touch.
How's that a touchdown?
Down, and the Lions are able to grow their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And another nice catch there for a first down by Davante Adams. That's something we're quite familiar with. Last year, the NFL leader in touchdown catches with 18. Tied for second in receptions, 5th in receiving yards, and it all up, arguably the top receiver in the NFL.
This is Smith with a grab. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
They're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Cobb.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Flushed out right. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right in.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not get back there. It's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now a 2nd down and 6. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Slant to Adams. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. The give is to Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Rodgers. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. Now Jones. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point try now for Crosby. And this is up and good to put him up by a point. It's 15-14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now Kaepernick. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a play fake. Kaepernick. Dancing to his left. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Well, that's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run, and obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
A give to Jones, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Flush to his right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
NFL kickers nowadays, they make things look so easy because normally from this range, about 2 out of 3. And this is not an easy kick.
Yeah, 20 years ago, you get where he was in that 50 range, maybe a little over. And it's a big kick, but now we just, if they leave it short, you're like, whoa, what happened? And that's what we have here.
Yeah, you're right. 20 years ago, we were saying run some more plays and get closer. Now we think they're definitely within range, and you're exactly right. When it comes up short, there has to be something that went wrong because they have plenty of leg.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Kaepernick now on 1st down. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a 1st down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That catch good for only a couple. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Patterson's kick is good. And with that, they'll take a 2-point lead here in quarter number 2. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. What might they change offensively? And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 39. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes because you can get these types of...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Now Crosby for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. He'll get this off to Swift. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Play action. Now Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On 1st down, Kaepernick. Shoves him away. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Made his first. This now from 42 yards out. Patterson's kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to just 2. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've reached halftime in a... And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. So here are the Packers now to take over. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Julian Okwara in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Charles Harris. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Oh, look at the juke. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. 83 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. That's taken in, complete to Reynolds. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 33. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now Kaepernick. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
To throw, Kaepernick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Kaepernick now to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he is out of bounds here. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Swift. Oh, no. I think he went backward. He did. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd down at 7. Back near the goal line. Here's Rodgers. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Will Harris. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Patterson now for the extra point.
This is hilarious.
And the lead is up to 5. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's a perfect throw.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Levi Onwuzurike in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw taken in by Adams. He'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. 68 yards on the ground for him so far. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward to get the 1st down.
And he's taken down inside the 30.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Second down, another shot for Jones. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 19-yard line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Rodgers going to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get the football here at their own 23. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And a fresh start for DeAndre Swift and his teammates with this brand new coaching staff. And they believe he can be a 3-down back. They want to get him in space against linebackers. 46 catches his rookie year. They expect that number to get into the 60s.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Kaepernick to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Packers are right back in this football game. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Trey Boston. And the Lions will take over here just shy of the 30. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Here's Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Kaepernick. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Throwing on 1st down is Kaepernick. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. is Kaepernick. Able to get away. Forced out to his left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Swift.
Oh, no.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, sometimes you look at the quarterback. When the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So there's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Escaping the pressure right. And now here's another interception. Able to get there and pick it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that will make this a 19-point game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And that last pick six may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, Love. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10, eluding the pressure right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jordan Love, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as they'll go for 2. The quarterback will keep it himself. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. He had the option, decided to keep it. I don't know that it would have mattered either way, though. Defended pretty well.
It really was, wasn't it? Because option plays are really standard 2-point calls, and you have to prep against them, and they did their prep well on that one.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And that will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
So well done there, and these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do, and now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kick it.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Kaepernick wants to throw on 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here we go with Williams. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Room past the 20 as he's all the way up to the 24-yard line. 1st down, Love to pass. And this one's incomplete. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Love. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. And that he's knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. And sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want to execute.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Well, I lost the